I am in a really safe area. I haven't heard a gunshot. I used to do lives, and the last live, one of the last lives that I did, they were letting them choppers off. Boy, they was ringing, you know what I'm saying? Hey YouTube, this is your girl Erica Brene, and I am back with another video. So if you guys can't tell, different background. I have moved. A little backstory. As you guys know, I just recently, in the last year and a half or so, broke up with my ex, or left my ex, separated from my ex, however you want to say it. And the home that we shared, I stayed in. Me and our son stayed in. However, when we moved in, we had two incomes. I had two incomes. So once we separated, we was just down to my income. So I had to start looking for ways to save. I've been trying to get to Florida, as you guys know, and I just wasn't able to save in that house by myself. So I had been praying on it for a long time, trying to figure out what I can do to, just kind of get ahead, get my finances in order, fix my credit, and save. I wasn't able to do that at the last house. So I started off as a teenager. I'm from the hood, so most people that's from the hood know that a lot of people tell you, oh, when you turn 18, sign up for Section 8, get on Medicaid, do this, do that, and the other, right? I did all of that. I moved into the apartments that I grew up in, and I stayed there until basically I had my son, and then I got Section 8. Got Section 8, we moved into houses. I gave up Section 8 in 2015. So, well, the reason I gave up the Section 8 is because my aunt, the last aunt that I had on my biological father's side, had passed. Now, and she was living in a home, and my cousins who are older than me, we grew up in that house. She lived in that house my whole life. Not knowing she was on Section 8, I didn't know she was on Section 8. So when she passed, they gave my cousins literally, I think they gave them 6 months to clear out 40 plus years of living. I just was like, I am not going to do that. I am not going to die on Section 8. So I gave it up. Again, when we separated, I had to make a choice, and that choice was I'm not on Section 8. I did move into income-based apartments or townhouses on the other side of town. So the reason I went on the other, I'm sorry, I'm moving all over the place. So she passed on Section 8. That really hit me to my core. So like I said, I gave up the Section 8. Back to the praying. I was just, like I said, I just kept praying and like, Lord, I don't want to get back on Section 8. I don't want to go back into no, income-based projects or anything like that. I had given all those things up, and I was a little embarrassed on being back in a position where I actually needed to go back into one of these programs. Just the side of town that I'm from the south side, so everything was just getting worse and worse and worse. Now, back in October, there's some apartments out by the college, clear, like it's like 25 minutes away from the south side of town, clear on the north side of town. And I forgot all about these apartments being income-based. They have apartments and townhomes. I had completely forgot about them being income-based because on the side of town that I'm from, most people don't try to move out here, or even think of a place that's out here that would accept Section 8 or have income-based apartments. I just happened to be scrolling on the internet looking for, I think I was on the Section 8 list or something like that. There's a few websites where you can look for income-based homes, affordable housing, or they'll show you where Section 8 lists are open. So I was scrolling on one of those, and these apartments came available, and I was just like, well, they had their wait list open because they have their own like Section 8 or whatever out here. So these apartments came up. Now guys, these apartments are so tucked back, and they're mixed in with the higher income apartments. So yeah, it was open. I applied for them, completely forgot about it. Then I don't know, I want to say May, they called and was like, hey, we're just updating our list, just want to know if you still need housing. And I was like, oh snap, I had forgot about y'all. I was like, absolutely. I was like, you know, could you tell me where I am or whatever on the list or whatever? She was like, we're just updating. I've got like she said, she had like 157 other people to call. I was like, okay, well, you know, thank you or whatever. Of course, I still need the housing. So after I spoke to her with that, I want to say maybe 2 weeks later, she called and was like, hey, my name had came up on the list, and she inquired that I want an apartment or townhouse. I told her when I'm coming from my home, I would prefer a townhouse, and you know, make it a little bit easier transition. And yeah, within a week, I had all my paperwork in and done. Of course, I was approved to move in. So I am in a really, really safe area. I haven't heard a gunshot. And a really, really safe area. I haven't heard a gunshot. For those of you that know me or have been to my channel before, you know I used to do lives. And the last live, one of the last lives that I did, they were letting them choppers off. Boy, they was ringing, you know what I'm saying? And I actually had a subscriber ask me while on live, do you live in Memphis? And I was like, no, I live in Indiana. But, so yeah, I'm in like I said, I haven't heard a gunshot since we moved over here. I'm literally by doctors and lawyers. I'm in probably the best area that you can live in my town. Like I say, these apartments don't become available very often because of the area that it's in. People just don't move out. So like I said, I had been praying, and this was nothing but God that opened that list as fast as it did. You know, I've heard stories where people have been on the list to get out to these particular apartments for years. I literally put it in October 30th. I put the application in October 30th of 2023, and I got called in May. So I jumped on it, and to tell you guys all that is to tell you, thank you for watching. Oh, make sure you guys subscribe, share this video. Also, I am starting completely over, you guys. I threw away furniture, I threw away just about everything. We came with our beds, our TVs, and I do have a starting over / home warming list on Amazon. You know, if you feel it in your heart that you want to go through and purchase something for us, is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Double rainbow, yeah. Y'all see that? Happy 4th! Happy 4th! How y'all doing? Sparkle in there with the kids. Yo, they clowning. All of this is fellas. Fellas and the traders, y'all the realest bitches ever. 100.
Oh, you live?
No, I ain't lying.
Oh, you don't
Nigga ain't never worried. Crosstown legend. Jill, how you doing? Happy 4th. I seen my little Chucky, little cousin.
want to get beat up too?
Fuck.
Yes, she does.
I know, I feel sorry. Where's Maria? Oh, Wonder Brother.
It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 75 degrees. I ain't got no nigga and got my moose nut. And no nigga ain't got me. Boom, 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 boom. No, don't point it at the boy. Don't point it. DJ, y'all don't do that. I'm gonna make you throw it down. Don't do that again. You don't point it at nobody. They letting it go. Step back, baby. Don't get that. No. Don't go that way. Step back. Thank you. Oh, hell no. I have to go, y'all. This is a pleasure. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's dangerous over there. Come on over here. Come on over here, babies. It gets wild down over here. They say they win awards over here. To who? The police. Oh. Right. Sit down. And sit up, bite your teeth.
I'm going.
Time.
We gotta watch TV.
What the hell are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Marvin! What's your name? Eric. Marvin! Auntie! Jeremy Lorraine! My baby. Hold on. Let's go on there. Come on. Come on, let's get up the chair. Oh, somebody changed that mind.
That was sharp. Everybody running and
Come on.
panicking for no reason. No. No, they weren't. Why do you think I went over to you? That's just not real, dude. You had done. Call your dad.
You okay? What I do? I'm going home.